What is up, my friend? So, what the fuck just happened on my blog season 2? I just finished it. All of you have been commenting on the other on my blog video about what just happened on season 2. The ending was insane. Now, first and foremost, I love the season. I love Jamal. I think he is hilarious. Ruby's PTSD got me a little teary at times. And Monte and Caesar were just Monte and Caesar. I don't even know why I said the name like that either. Caesar. Anyways, this season pretty much dealt with how the kids were handling the real world money. Also, Ruby with the PTSD after being shot, and as we know, Olivia is dead now, so there is that. But also, one of the big things that happened this season was trying to keep Caesar alive because we know that Latrell, then the prophets were after him. They wanted to get the job done, and Caesar had nowhere to go because Spooky basically told him, "You can't come back home. You're on your own." And throughout the season, we saw him spending time with various people from Jamal to Monse, even at a church. And it was a pretty great season filled with a lot of laughs, but definitely a lot of heartbreaks as well. Monse meeting her mom, finding out the true reason why she left was just heartbreaking. But I want to talk about that ending right now. I'll do another spoiler filled talk in another video for my theories on season 3 and where we go from that. But I want to talk about what exactly happened at the end. So at the end of the season, we saw that the prophets were all put in jail thanks to Spooky and Caesar's plan, in which they were going to basically trick them into thinking that they were getting paid and whatnot with the Roller World money. Well, they didn't know it was Roller World money, but they knew it was clean money in order to get Spooky and Caesar and the Santos and Prophets back on good terms. Well, sort of good terms. Basically, don't kill Caesar, we'll give you this much money. They basically did, but it turns out that the money that they gave the prophets was actually the money that Los Santos had stolen from a bank, and those all were marked bills. So pretty much when the prophets were going to use these bills, they would get caught. And so with the money that Jamal and Ruby got from the World money that they offered to Spooky, they were just going to basically say that that was the money from that, and that was going to be pretty much that. So anyways, by the end of the episode of the final episode, we see that the prophets have been put in jail, and they all were basically caught up like using this money, and it traced back to them, and all of them went to jail, even Latrell. So everything's good, right? Well, turns out Monse wants to leave the group as she feels that she isn't really Monse anymore, and she's just becoming part of the group and wants to further branch out and be her own person. She tells this to the gang, but they don't really believe her. They think she's bluffing, just as she said that she was leaving for good to Brentwood, and then she came back. And as she's saying all this, her back is turned, and we see Ruby, Jamal, and Caesar get kidnapped. Monster turns around, they're not there, and then she gets kidnapped as well. So what the hell just happened? So I think it honestly is some of the other prophets. I mean, it is unrealistic that they would catch all of them, like the police and whatnot. I'm pretty sure they got a hefty chunk, but I think that there's a couple still out there who are going to try and do something about it. And I think that the prophets are gonna want to get like the real money, and basically that's the only way they'll let them go. So I think that roll money is still going to come into play in some way, and I think Spooky's going to be the only one that can get them out. Other people are saying it's the police. Why would the police ever kidnap somebody like that? Like the police would just tell you, like, come on, like, let's talk. They wouldn't be like straight up kidnappers like that. So I think that one's definitely out. I don't think it's Chivo. Chivo definitely seems like a more mellow out dude, and I think he would just do something where he just puts gnomes all over if it was him. I don't think it's a new gang. It would be kind of weird to introduce a new gang out of nowhere without giving us subtle hints throughout the season. So I don't think it's a new gang. And Los Santos probably might be the second closest thing then to the prophets. Maybe the Santos that actually did the robbery are looking for the money and they don't see it because Spooky, of course, gave it away. And they're probably pissed. They find out what happened and they're probably just wanting retribution. Who knows? Anyways, there's a lot of stuff as well that happened throughout the season that will definitely be more in season 3. We find out what happens. I think stuff with Monse's mom is going to be totally important. Also, I think with Mario, it looks like they're trying to make him be more of a vital character, and I definitely would love to see more of that. But I think right now our focus definitely is where are the kids, who took them, and what's gonna happen. What are your theories though? I'm saying it's the prophets that were left. They didn't catch them all. They want more money, and that's the only way that's gonna be resolved. And I think that something big is gonna happen in season 3. No questions about that. I'm gonna make a video talking about those theories coming up this week, so tune into that by subscribing to the channel. I got a lot of theories for season 3, where they can go, and honestly, I'm so pumped for this show. I cannot wait. I can't believe we binged it already, and it hasn't been out for a week. Now we're just gonna have to wait a whole nother year. Holy fuck. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Comment below, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all next time. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share, all of that. I'll see you next time. Stay positive.